Hey fellow photographers, I am Keita with Keita Explore Photography, and today's photo challenge is restoring an old photo. When I say old photo, I mean going back into the archives, getting a print photo and sprucing it up a bit. I'm going to digitize it and hopefully make it look better. I've never done it before, so this will be an interesting challenge. So let's get into today's video. And before we do, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified when all of my videos release. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Now let's get into this video of restoring a photo. So first things first is that I need to go upstairs and grab an old photo album so I can find a photo that I would love to restore. So let's go grab that album. All right, I have the album. It is an old-fashioned album, actually the original binding. I probably took it out so I could use this, Lisa Frank binder. But it's one of these, hopefully I can pick it up without it all falling apart. But it's one of these old albums with the pages like this. I've been wanting to get another one, just not a priority. So let's flip through and see which photo I'm going to grab. Okay, so let's flip it open. I think that photo is at a point of no return. But let's see here. Let's see what kind of photo we want to give some TLC. Oh, this one might be a good candidate. This is a photo of me when I was a kid. If I can get this open. But, oh, it's all stuck. Yeah, this is a photo of me when I was a kid. We had to make like the little tornado thing. Do they still do this in school? I wonder. But it was like a little science experiment to make a tornado. As you can see, it's torn. It could use a lot of TLC. So let's see if we can spruce this one up a bit. This is another photo that's a good candidate. I want to scan this one in as well. I like this photo. It's just that I'm in the shadows. It's hilarious because I'm like annoyed. That's my brother. There's a little like scratch here, or possibly looks like a tear. Some glue got across it. So this is also another great candidate. So I'm going to actually take this one and spruce it up as well. Okay, so I have these two photos and now I'm going to go scan them into my computer. Okay, as you saw, I went and scanned in my two photos that I would love to do some restoration to, and let's get started. This is the first time I've done a photo restoration, so I may have really high expectations or low expectations on how to do this, but let's see what happens. So I'm going to start the clock. It has started, so let's get going. There are neural filters that I would like to check out. There is a photo restoration tour. Let's see if it works. I tried the other day and it was not giving me any hope of restoring a photo. I don't know if I need to restart the program or not. So let's see. I'm going to try it right now. If it doesn't work, I will shut down Photoshop. Yeah, see there, it does it again. We've temporarily disabled this filter because of an error. So BRB. Okay, let's try this again. I restarted Photoshop. If it doesn't work, then we won't be able to use the neural filter. So I've duplicated the layer because I always want to have an original just in case I just want to start from scratch. No need to hit undo a million times. And sometimes once you get too far into steps, you can't undo all the way back to the original. So I am going to go in and I'm just going to do auto color. Because I know the tone and contrast didn't work before. I'm gonna do the shadow and highlights because girl, you sitting over there in the shadows. And then I'm going to go to curves, just a little bit. Ooh, too much, just a little bit there. And then let's try the neural filters again and see what happens. see if it gives into working, because I think this will be a great filter to use for photo restoration. So it's going, and again, it says we've temporarily disabled this filter because of an error. And so we're gonna go with that. We're just going to edit up what we can edit, and then go from there. So I am using the spot healing brush tool to kind of fix this scratch here in the photo. So that's nice. Even though I am bummed I didn't get to see how this would look with that AI tool. I think that would have been really cool to see that here. I'm going to take this line out on the side here, this added white noise. Looks like there's a little bit on the bottom. Yep. And then we're gonna take out these probably scratches or, you know, something that jacked up the photo. And these, oh my, no, we don't want that extra. I don't know why this one just does not, there it is. Did not want to give, it wanted to stay in the photo, y'all. Look at this ugly wallpaper we used to have in our kitchen. I don't know why I got an attitude about him blowing out the cake, and I'm not sure why the cake says 5. Those are questions that need to be answered. Let's see. Another scratch there. And then we're gonna make this spot healing brush even bigger so we can go through this. Another photo stuck to it. Hey, look at that. That actually looks quite good. I'm not too sure what the wallpaper looked like right there, but obviously it had to be something like that. Let's make the spot healing brush a lot smaller to, oh, get these. Girl, what? Yeah. And the hair. Yeah, so let's try the, where is it? Noise. Reduce noise. And let's see here. Still not really giving what it needs to give. Like, cause it's still like pretty. I might go in the Lightroom because I really like their dehaze function in Lightroom. But I do want to, because I'm like, he has lines in his hair, I guess from photo, whatever. But I want to, like, what? Am I seeing those? Like, am I going crazy with those lines? Or what is happening here? Because I want to get this hair color. Oh, because it's on a low opacity. You don't want it to overdo it because, you know, then it won't look real. But I don't know why there's lines all through this. Okay. But it still looks better than what it did in my photo album, because here is the before and here is the after. So I would love to see how the dehaze works on it. So I'm going to flatten this image, and then I'm going to save a copy. Save over that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now my battery didn't die. It's been a rough go. But let's just put this in Lightroom to see if it does anything additional, because I just want to do a little bit of the dehaze. That's nice. But there is a manual denoise, so let's see if this will help a little bit. And then we can do the before and after. That makes it look a little bit better. A little final touch. And there we go. All right, so now we'll be able to look at the before and after real quickly. And here you'll be able to, we'll open up. This is the new photo, original new. It definitely gives some life restoring these photos. Okay, photographers, so I hope you enjoyed this challenge of me of trying to restore a photo for the first time. It was definitely a challenge. A lot of external challenges, such as the neural filter photo restoration tool was not working in Photoshop. Hopefully it works again here soon. Also, I had stuff in the crock pot that started going off. My camera overheated, what, 3 or 4 times, and my battery went out. I had a lot of things going on. These things can happen. Obviously, your battery and camera issues, filming probably won't be going on while you're editing photos, but you always have some issues going on. And I actually haven't even stopped the clock. Doing all of that. So, oh, it stopped for me? I know that ain't right, because it stopped for me. Why does it stop? It's at 17 minutes. I know with all of that going on, it took longer than 17 minutes. Also, I had filmed this originally and didn't record my screen recording. I only filmed this part, and I'm like, crap. So I had to do it all over. I'm at my wit's end for today. So I would love to know, have you ever restored photos before? Is that something you're looking into doing? Do you have any tips? And if you plan to restore a photo after seeing this photo challenge, please tag me in your final photos. I would love to see them. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It is free for you to do so, and it helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, you can support my business even further by visiting KitaTheExplorer.darkroom.com to purchase yourself a print. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.